Live and direct. We ain't censoring shit, bitch.
All right. So
take that James
happened.
Lipton.
So that happened. Now that we got the bugs out, I'd like to welcome y'all to the show.
Right.
NiceAssPodcast.
That's what it is.
So we were talking to a mutual friend tonight, and we realized that we had something else to do. So we started the show.
Yeah.
No, but y'all make sure y'all tune in to our other show, Purge of the Book.
The Purge
is
of the
great. It's great, y'all. Us, Hayes, we talk about the real shit that's going down, yeah.
Right.
It's a lot more informative than this show because we're not here to tell you what to do, what to see, what to say. Just want to laugh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And and I'm gonna tell you like this, right off the top, who doesn't enjoy?
I love it.
I'm just saying.
Love it.
You're my kind of guy, no Diddy.
Yo, could you imagine hearing that phrase at a goddamn Diddy party? You're my kind of guy.
Right. Yo, what if you heard that during the Sunday sermon? You know, you must partake of his flesh. No, Diddy.
You're my kind of guy.
You're my guy.
Jesus is, man.
You're my kind of guy.
J-Dog. Right.
J-Dog.
Speaking of the sea, you wanted to speak about that, you know?
Yeah. I'm of two minds about a certain topic, my friend. It's been bothering me for quite some time.
Like how bothering? Like hemorrhoid bothering? Like
yeah, it gets stuck in my craw. But what I'm thinking of is lobsters, shrimp, crabs, crustaceans. Are they a delicious dish or are they just sea roaches? I'm just saying. And look, you know what? Could be both.
Do you not like lobsters?
I love it. Well, just lobster tail though. I don't really be going all into
so
the
you'll
like
eat
that.
the sea roach's tail, yeah.
That's it. That's the meaty part, man. And I only eat the claws though. So I'm just like,
see, it's like a guilty pleasure because I think lobster is delicious, right?
Right.
But you take that same lobster and let's say you ate that lobster at 3:00.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't touch that lobster and you go back to that lobster at 3:00 the next day,
yeah,
it smells like dysfunction. Like
it smells like the first afterbirth. Right, yo. It's bad, yo. It's definitely
it smells
bad.
like an Ewok in training.
Right.
Like the Ewoks didn't have deodorant, but they should have.
No, they don't. But they were wearing fur coats all day. It's ridiculous.
But imagine an Ewok. Imagine an Ewok eating tuna fish.
Oh, that would be disgusting, yo. That would be absolutely disgusting. But like you did that.
How does one wipe their ass with that much fur? Like, are they like dogs?
I'm not sure, but
because the Ewok can't reach his ass with his mouth like a dog could. But even if he tries to wipe his ass, it's
does
like
anyone know this for sure?
It's just like wiping mud through a forest.
It's like using the screen door to wipe your ass.
Yes.
Right?
Like, do Ewoks have names?
Number 1, number 2. Yeah, I think one was called Wicket. But okay, hold on. Why do they have names that they can't even pronounce?
Exactly.
Like Chewbacca. You ever heard Chewbacca call himself Chewbacca?
Hell yeah.
Really, Chewie? Tell me more.
But why
Why would they name Chewbacca when he can't pronounce C and H?
I don't know. I don't understand. But to get back on the conversation,
hold up. Time out.
What's up?
I want to know how long it took Han Solo to learn how to speak Wookiee. Like, I know it's an easy language to speak because it's basically just, but
here's the thing. They never spoke. Nobody ever spoke Wookiee. They just understood what he said. It's kind of like Groot and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, was Han Solo just an asshole? Like, Chewbacca was always looking at him like, nah, that's not what I mean. But he couldn't say it.
I'm saying, when are we going back to my place? Because I need to go home. I got a family. I got a family, Han. You said it was going to be 6 weeks. I brought my kid back a toy and everything.
What's crazy is that Han Solo trusted Chewbacca to either pilot the plane or have his back. When we are, as people, as the audience, we still don't really know if Han Solo understood what the that hairy bastard Bigfoot with the ammunition was saying.
Do you think that Han Solo cared? Have you ever seen Color Purple?
Han Solo was saying,
"Save me, Chewie."
Was Han Solo, in hindsight, was actually the only normal character because he was the only one that wasn't trying to have sex with his sister.
No, he's trying to have sex with somebody else's sister.
Exactly. But that's normal, isn't it? Or am I wrong?
No, that's normal. But the thing is, he also was, I don't know if Chewie was his friend or indentured servant.
Like, he met him at a Diddy party.
Right.
Like, this baby oil isn't going to agree with your fur.
I'm going to tell you, you're going to feel something, kind of near your spleen. I put that there.
That's the lightsaber.
You work for me now.
Yeah. Ask Lando Calrissian.
Exactly.
He's black. How the you think he got in this movie?
I'm telling you, don't let the smooth taste fool you. Right. But that's what I was. That's what I'm trying to get back to, dog.
Okay.
Living in Maryland,
mm-hmm.
I like the taste of crab, but I don't eat it anymore because that's like a rite of passage.
Okay.
Here on the East Coast, right? They go ahead and they get all of these damn, sea roaches and put the paper out. Right, the crustacean. I don't want to be at the crustacean.
Eating a bushel full of crustaceans.
I'm good. But the thing is, I love the way crabs taste, but it's so much work.
Right.
For the little bit that you get. So when somebody asks me, "Are you gonna come on down into the crab bake or whatever that you call it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't really eat crab,
Yeah.
I'm like,
and you live in what state? You were born where?
Right, exactly.
Speaking of ass wipes,
smooth.
Are they good for your ass or bad for your plumbing?
Well, you know what? That is some real shit.
It produces real shit.
I'm just telling you. So here's the thing. While you are getting clean, are you worried up? I'm just wondering.
Like, can you really trust when you see the packaging and it says flushable? Because is it not the same?
Ball bearings are flushable.
Isn't that this
are flushable?
Is it not the same size as the flushable wipe?
Dog. Just because it's able to go down there doesn't mean it's supposed to go down there.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of Diddy parties.
Exactly. Hey-oh!
Bruh.
Yeah.
Wet wipes. While they feel effective, like you because I'm in the military, so I go to the field and
right.
Wet wipes are basically the only alternative to a bidet.
And
But you
know
have
I
this-
live and die by my bidet, boy.
Hey, me too, bruh.
Yeah.
I even have a
That's the only thing I
portable
hate
one.
That's the only thing I hate about traveling.
The portable one is not effective, but a wet wipe, you have this rectangle that just feels perfect. And you go down there, in the first ply, it's not going to work. So you fold it in half. Try it again. Fold it in half. You're getting dangerously close to. You don't want that on your finger. But you have one more last option till it's a square like that.
Right. Exactly.
When you go for that wipe and you look back down and it's still something down on it's frustrating.
It is.
It's discouraged. It sickens me.
The problem is that you're approaching it wrong. You got to go in with the scoop. we call it the highlight. I'm just saying. Anything less is uncivilized.
At the end of the road.
It is.
Now, and you know what's crazy about them wet wipes is if you get to your third wet wipe, you might be sore.
You're doing
And it's
it
a
wrong.
wet wipe.
But here's the thing. How no matter what they say on the package, no matter if it says flushable or whatever, you have never heard of one plumber saying that they approve of any wet wipe ever.
Yeah. None of them, they don't know, none of these plumbers embrace wet wipe. But speaking of plumbers, have you ever seen a plumber put on some gloves?
Ooh.
They never put on
I'm
gloves. Yo, when I was in basic training, this was 1997. After we went through the Shark Tank where the drill sergeants just swarm you off the bus, we got upstairs to our bay where it's like just a big ass room full of bunks. And then we were able to go to the latrine or the bathroom. One of the stalls looked like mud with raisinets in it. And this was this way for about 2 weeks.
Oh, it just sat there?
Who the was going to fix it? You can't expect the soldiers to fix it because
not a fan.
Who's going to fix it? So a plumber comes out and like, have you ever heard of the term hillbilly? Like somebody that's like, the no t-shirt with the overalls on, somebody that's excited to do their job, but talking you through it the whole time. Like this guy goes into this chocolate covered raisinets mud pile, puts his hand directly in it, squeezes around in this and pulls, and the toilet flushes.
Oh no. Squeeze it, squish it, gamma. You remember that shit? Squeeze it. Gamma.
I don't even know where we were going with this story, but it was Mount Disgusting. Which gets me to
that was amazing.
But it happened, but it was just
what you did there. But
it gets me to my segue, which is the smell of the project. Have you ever been to Park Heights in Baltimore, Maryland?
Yes. It smells like weed, Tyrone's chicken, and hot fries.
Have you ever been to a basement?
And live to talk about it?
Right. It always smells like a 500 fish. Like the fish grease, but there's basement mold. Now, for those of y'all watching this that we're programming you with, imagine the smell of a Sunday school in the late 80s and early 90s. It's always fish grease and basement mold.
Right. with a little hint of radon gas. Just like, you know what I mean? You try to open, like, it's a church, right? So, you know, it's always some kind of spirit in everything you do. So you open the basement door to go down to this church basement, and then the hinges sound like this. ain't he good?
Yo, this smell that most of my friends grew up with makes you wonder why these same friends was down at the CVS getting the COVID vaccine. Like, Nick, you grew up in conditions that's way worse than any Trump, or not Trump, but what's his name, Bill Gates, would try to poison you with.
Right.
I'm talking about fish grease, mold, and would you say, what was the other
radon?
and radon.
and we ain't talking about the fine one that was in the movies, not radon tongue. Talking about radon gas.
I was actually drinking the first sip out of the hose in the backyard when the nigga first turns it on. Like, don't wait till the water comes on and like drain it out. Like,
right.
A nigga, like, turn it on and
right, and then immediately shares a lollipop with someone. Like, who does that?
Speaking of big feet on bitches, have you ever had sex with a girl that had bigger feet than you?
Am I supposed to record this? My answer? Yeah, she was tall though. She was tall. The problem is here's my problem with the big feet is that I didn't mind when, you know, they were into high heels because they look cute when they're in the high heels. But when you're getting into it, you throw that leg over your shoulder and that foot's there, and it's sitting there,
yes,
like in your face, like yeah,
bro.
Yeah, that's when it becomes a problem, yeah.
Bro, I dated this girl who was drop dead gorgeous.
Right.
So gorgeous.
How gorgeous was she, Briggs?
Oh. Right. Yeah. No, exactly. She was so gorgeous that she only dated NFL and NBA players.
Right.
So your next question should be, well, why was she with me? But yes, she was tall, but I must have been the side guy. But
that's all right.
Gorgeous. I mean, this light-skinned girl had beautiful hair. Just her face was so pretty. She was tall. But she was about, I say she's about 5'11".
Okay. Yeah, she's taller than me then. Yep.
So we're sitting there, yeah, an inch shorter than me, but enough. If she wore heels, she's taller than me.
Right.
But she got me because we were on the phone one night and she was saying, she was acting like she was the Cinderella.
Okay.
But she reworked the story so that I was the Cinderella. And it got uncomfortable. So she said, did
she pick you up and take you over the threshold?
She could have, yeah. Right. She could have. I don't know whether I've been with it. Yeah, I've been a little uncomfortable. But she would say, yo, you got the glass Timberland. And it was cute at first. But when I got to her house, right, we was sitting there chilling.
Mm-hmm.
This is before we had relations. And she had her shoes off. And she, like, once I saw her feet, right, even though her voice was a little higher pitched,
Yeah. Wait, when she took her shoes off, I want to back up a little bit. When she took her shoes
you
off.
want to back up and pause.
Right, that's what. when she took those shoes off, were they like loafers? Were they like sneakers? Were they like boots, lace-up boots or something?
They were, they not Air Force One, Air Max. She had Air Max on.
Okay, so was she able to slip them off, or was there any trouble? Like, just wondering.
I don't remember. It was one of the situations. I didn't remember the shoes coming off, but I remember being like, "Hold on, you got to get that." I remember being like this. Yeah.
But I know exactly what happened right after, yo. You weren't even worried about the feet no more.
Bro. Not yet. Not yet. It sickens me.
It sickens me.
So I just remember seeing her pretty face and that beautiful hair, and she smelled really good. Like, I don't know what the perfume was, but I know it was amazing. And I looked down, and like, I don't want to say she had bunions, but she had big ass feet with the making of bunions. Like, it was like with the big toes like this, and then it gets to the. And I was thinking, wait a minute, I don't know what bunions are yet because I'm not old enough. But why is the side of your feet on the inside so pronounced? But it was just huge feet, right? So I'm sitting there.
Jesus.
And I'm like, I'm juggling. Do I want to do this now? Because she's so tall and she with NBA players and NFL players. Right. And like, I'm good 7, maybe 8 on a good day.
Right.
And I'm thinking, man, whoever's her is like a pole vault. Like, it's ridiculous.
Right. I don't want to get into me and being like.
So mind you.
Yeah.
Her voice is way more higher pitched than what you're about to hear.
Right.
But after seeing those feet and knowing that she was 5'11", and she did have yams,
right?
All I heard, she said to me, "Hey, Brick Show, aren't my feet cute?" And I was like,
you should have been like, do you want the truth or do you want to
No, because that's what I was asking myself. Do I want to give her the truth or do I want to? Because at this point, I'm still curious. Right. Like, I want to know what this feels like. I want to know what this feels like.
Of course.
But I'm still, I don't know what the word is, apprehensive. I'm like, because if I get in here and I'm not like, she's tall as, like, it probably takes a pole vault to fill this, man. Like,
right.
Like, what do we call them? The meters that you put the quarters in, like when you park.
Parking meter.
Yeah. I might not. Hey, man, I'm just being honest.
Right.
I was like, yeah, they're cute.
Like we call it parking meter. She calls it a warm up.
I was like, what I was thinking is, if you don't go here with them Jack and the Beanstalks, like, I don't know. With all due respect,
with
feet sicken me,
young lady.
Yeah. And the worst part about it is that's the end of my story. I don't have any more, but I was.
Word, baby. That was dope.
What is this show called, yo?
This particular show.
Podcast. Say easy, Bravo.
Well, we always come with the hard-hitting news.
We are your source for news.
Easy, Bravo.
Easy.